When it comes to gaming on the go or docking for a big screen experience, the Nintendo Switch has been a playground for some of the best Nintendo Switch ports out there. These games originally mesmerized players on other consoles, but have found a new lease on life in the Switch's versatile ecosystem. Standout ports like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt have managed to bring the vast, monster-filled landscapes and gripping storylines to the handheld realm without missing a beat. Switching gears to the best ports on Switch, one can't overlook how classic titles have been given a fresh set of wings. The gritty hallways and underwater dystopia of BioShock, for instance, translate surprisingly well to the smaller portable screen. These top-tier ports have broken down the barriers between consoles, giving players a chance to relive or dive into critically acclaimed games no matter where they are. As Dragonborn, players dig their heels into the snowy lands of Skyrim, unraveling political dramas in between, facing off with dragons. With freeform gameplay that gives players the freedom to walk any path they choose, from magician to thief, it's all about player agency and roleplay. The Switch port allows players to live another life in another world anytime, anywhere. Taking up the gauntlet as Geralt of Rivia in a fairy tale gone wrong setting makes Witcher 3 a thrilling story-fueled adventure. Gameplay consists of hunting monstrous foes, crafting potions, and making story-altering decisions, providing a wildly immersive experience. This critically acclaimed masterpiece changed the face of open-world RPGs, and its arrival on the Switch lets fans take the adventure on the road. As Kyle Crane, players must navigate the day-night cycle in a zombie-infested open world. It's a part horror-infused, visceral survival horror experience that keeps players perpetually on their toes. Dying Light's port onto the Switch is yet another victory for horror fans craving a portable adrenaline rush. Descending into the dystopian depths of Rapture, players navigate the wreckage of a dream destroyed by unchecked science. BioShock combines crafted narrative with a unique blend of FPS gameplay and RPG customization. Its philosophical undertones and moral choices reignited interest in incorporating narrative and character depth in FPS genres, and its Switch presence continues this legacy. Injecting some demon-slaying, loot-grabbing, dungeon-crawling goodness into the Switch, Diablo 3 has players hack their way through the high heavens and burning hells. It's a fun, fast-paced action RPG with an engaging dark fantasy narrative positively brimming with loot. Diablo 3 on the Switch uncorks a party of multiplayer madness, making it the go-to choice for couch co-op and on-the-move gaming. As the silent and deadly Doomslayer, players are plunged into an adrenaline rush gore fest on Mars. Fast, frenetic first-person shooting gameplay meets strategic resource management in this revitalization of the classic series. By porting Doom to Switch, Nintendo breathed new life into this iconic shooter, broadening its player base. Players are thrust into a grim, decaying world where every victory feels hard-earned and the story subtly unfolds through environmental cues. It blends the best of classic games with modern sensibilities, pioneering the brutally challenging yet rewarding gameplay genre known as Souls-like. The Switch port enables a new audience to explore the haunting world of Dark Souls, reinforcing its significance in the Gammosphere. Players embark on an epic journey of vengeance across Renaissance Italy with charming assassin Ezio Auditore, free-roaming stealth gameplay intertwined with rich historical narratives define the Assassin's Creed legacy. This collection, ported to the Switch, reintroduces the best of the series to a broader on-the-go audience. As Detective Cole Phelps, players must solve a series of increasingly complex crimes in post-World War II Los Angeles. Its unique gameplay integrates action, investigation, and interrogation mechanics to perfectly capture the film noir detective vibe. The game's Switch port allows players to work each crime beat on the go, maintaining its hallmark as a unique narrative-driven experience. As Amanda Ripley, players tiptoe through a meticulously recreated space station pursued by an unkillable alien. It brilliantly blends stealthy survival horror gameplay with a gripping narrative. This classic terror-filled game terrorizing the Switch platform is a love letter to Ridley Scott's original Alien film. Players partake in a classic tale of a young hero destined to save the world from darkness in this charming, colorful JRPG epic. Its engaging turn-based gameplay and enchanting cel-shaded graphics have an air of delightful nostalgia. Dragon Quest XI on Switch reaffirms the timeless appeal of traditional Japanese RPGs to a wider audience. Players escape from the hustle and bustle of city life and pours their heart out into Stardew Valley's beloved farming simulation. It boasts addictive gameplay that combines farming, mining, fishing, and foraging, wrapped up in compelling character relationships. On the Switch, Stardew Valley offers the perfect pocket of escapism and therapeutic gameplay anywhere and anytime. As the eponymous Cuphead, players brave the beautifully hand-drawn world inspired by 1930s cartoons packed with dastardly bosses. Its frantic gameplay has a distinctly retro feel, combined with a tough-as-nails difficulty level. Cuphead's move to Switch brings this indie darling's run-and-gun platforming to a wider audience, serving a devilishly delicious slice of gaming nostalgia. Ori and the Blind Forest is a masterpiece, immersed in a vivid, ethereal world dabbling in a poignant tale about love, sacrifice, and hope. The gameplay blends dexterous platforming and clever puzzle solving that gives your gray matter a proper whirl, making this Nintendo Switch port an absolute hoot. It's drawn rave reviews for its breathtaking art, stirring scores, and soulful storytelling. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze takes you to a wintry mishmash of tropical islands as gaming's beloved Kong family battles the frosty Viking invaders. The game combines dynamic platform hopping with frenzied boss fights in a fantastic frolic that would put any side-scrapping fan into seventh heaven. Its Nintendo Switch port comes with an added funky mode, effectively highlighting the enduring appeal of this primate platformer. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, throws you back into Star Wars' fractured universe, tracing a new trajectory for Jedi Knight turned exile. The game deftly polishes its predecessor's gameplay mechanics and decision-based narrative, delving deeper into the Star Wars mythos and its morally gray areas. This Switch port is a reflective encore that left gamers clamoring for more. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is set in George Lucas' expansive space frontier, panning across planets while engaging villain vanishing narratives. With its tactical combat gameplay, character crafting opportunities, and moral choices affecting the overall outcome, it's a gnarly ride that left a profound impact on the RPG genre. This Nintendo Switch port gives new Ganger gamers a chance to walk the Sith Jedi tightrope, a nostalgia trip down memory lane for veterans, and a revelation for the rookies. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice takes you across the landscape of a tormented mind, following the chilling journey of a picked warrior facing her inner demons. Its psychologically invested combat system and haunting environmental puzzles strike a balance between the frantic and the frightening. This Nintendo Switch port is a graphical downscale from its other versions, yet retains the impactful exploration of mental health in gaming. Fighting for freedom in a Nazi-occupied America, players step into the combat boots of resistance fighter B.J. Blazkowicz. The game is a headlong rush of gory, fast-paced first-person shooting action, juxtaposed with a riveting plot. Wolfenstein 2's Switch port breathes a new fire in the franchise's belly, proving its narrative weight within the shooter genre. South Park: The Fractured But Whole crafts an uproariously authentic ride through one of television's most enduring adult animated series, a kiddie superhero crack-up that's a laugh a minute, with combat tactics that pack comedic punches and ample exploration of the quirky Colorado town. This Nintendo Switch port keeps fans giggling with glee. It's an impact crater of South Park's signature humor, celebrated in gaming. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is a playful meandering through a faceless bureaucracy where narrative choices can lead to baffling, humorous, and poignant outcomes, encouraging exploration and experimentation. This walking simulator ramps up the replayability on Nintendo Switch. From its PC origins, it stirred the gaming pot by redefining interactive storytelling. Minecraft plonks you right into the heart of an unending, buildable world left to your creative devices. Its sandbox gameplay, filled with survival tactics and architectural ingenuity, makes this Nintendo Switch port a block-busting smash. Minecraft revolutionized the sandbox genre and continues to grip the gaming world with its untamed creativity. Okami unleashes you in a stunning work of Japanese art as the sun goddess embarking on a perilous journey to vanquish an 8-headed demon. Its paintbrush-based gameplay is wildly inventive, letting you etch your way through puzzles and enemies, and its Nintendo Switch port is a vibrant splash of color. Okami, in all its visual flamboyance, is a tour de force in video game artistry. Divinity Original Sin 2 throws you into an intricate fantasy realm teeming with treachery, dense lore, and a god-haunted storyline. The turn-based tactical combat, together with the staggering range of character customization and consequential dialogue choices, pushes RPG skill testing to new heights. This Nintendo Switch port, a pinnacle of modern RPG design, is a delightful eyeful, sure to cast a spell on players. Recreating Goku's iconic battles, players experience the exhilaration of his power and the emotional resonance of his journey in Dragon Ball Z. Besides the high-octane fighting game mechanics, RPG elements enrich the world building. The Switch port welcomes a new generation of gamers into the world of Dragon Ball Z, enriching their experience of this classic anime. Rocket League merges vehicular action and football frenzy, putting you into turbocharged matches in fantastical arenas. The blend of energetic gameplay, jaw-dropping aerial acrobatics, and teamwork synergy is a major goal in this Nintendo Switch port. It's a wild ride that introduced a fresh competitive gaming genre. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed lets you wield jaw-dropping Jedi powers as Darth Vader's secret apprentice, laying waste to anything daring enough to cross your path. Featuring a destructible environment gameplay that shakes up familiar Star Wars territories, this wild joyride on Nintendo Switch keeps franchise fans in fine fettle. It's a surefire hit that left an indelible mark on the Star Wars gaming continuum. Witness a delightful fusion of plastic bricks and comic book capers in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. It offers an expansive world filled with iconic Marvel heroes, villains, and gameplay that's thoroughly enjoyable for all age groups. Its masterful blend of humor, open-world exploration, and puzzle solving has re-injected fun and charm into the superhero genre. Shovel Knight is a love letter to 8-bit era platformers, creating a pixel-perfect retro experience infused with modern sensibilities. You control a shovel-wielding knight, digging and slashing your way through a world filled with charming characters and creative level design. It has managed to dig deep into gamers' hearts, redefining indie game expectations and putting the spotlight back on the magic of old-school platforming. The Life is Strange Remastered Collection is a compilation remastered developed by Dontnod Entertainment and Deck 9 Off and published by Square Enix. The game was released in 2022 for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Containing Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. The remaster improves characters' animation, graphics, gameplay, puzzles, and lighting for an enhanced experience as players harness the power of Max's rewind ability or Chloe's quick-witted attitude in order to change the course of events in each game.